Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your mid-August 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, and moon in the lovely Lambie Pup Scorpio. For all of those who don't know, who those of you who are new to my channel, I call all my Scorpio clients and subscribers Lambie Puffs because I have some very sweet Scorpio friends, and they are quite endearing to me, and they have a very sweet, special place in my heart. And I do think that all Scorpios have these qualities, okay? That's just very endearing and sweet. And you know, if you push a Scorpio back into a corner, yes, it will sting you terribly. But on the other side, they can be very genuine and kind, and they'll always be there for you, no matter what. Like you could get, hit by a bus, and then they'll be there for you, always. So that's why I call everybody Lambie Puffs. And originally, my one of my friends, I called a lamb for a long time. He was just a sweet lamb of a person. So anyways, so I'm back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Pui Moon Law, and I am still doing private readings, so feel free to email me, Elizabeth Olson 31, and that's with an O-N, okay? Elizabeth Olson, O-L-S-O-N 31 at gmail.com, and I'm happy to get you scheduled. I've also put under the About section on my YouTube channel, pricing and payment information on there, as well as what my schedule looks like. So eventually, scheduling will be a little bit easier, but for right now, I don't have another website. So we'll just kind of go from, just do it this way for right now. So I hope you're enjoying your summer, and my aunt reminded me today, it's like only a couple weeks till Labor Day. I'm like, oh my gosh, this scares me. Summer goes by so fast. It really does. It's not as long as, I wish it was. So, and I do want to shuffle really quickly here for you, my lovely Scorpio, one more time, just to be sure that I've given it a thorough spanking. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm horned up today. No, I'm just kidding. Scorpios are always horned up, so they'll appreciate these small commentaries on the side, Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is making sense to me now. Interesting. Because the final outcome for Libra is the Judgment card. The same final card for you. Interesting how it got, I shuffled a lot. And you guys got basically the same outcome. I would say, Scorpio, you may be in a relationship with a Libra. I wouldn't be surprised if you were. It's an interesting connection, the Libra-Scorpio connection. It's very interesting to me. It's not the usual, it's not the usual suspects for Scorpio. Now, like, to begin, I just want to start in the center of everything, what I call the heartbeat of the reading, okay? Because I feel like this is where you're stuck right now. You're kind of fixed on this, and Scorpios can get really fixed on things and not let go. I do feel like there's a lot of positive energy around you, which is really, really good to see, which I'm really happy to see. But in the center of everything, we've got a little bit of stuff. So we've got the Knight of Swords, which I feel like is you. Especially, this is usually Scorpio or Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male. Okay, also could be female, so it could go either way for the Scorpio ladies. Scorpio ladies, you might just be in a relationship with this person, okay, or may know this person some way, somehow. This person is You know, also it could be another Scorpio, but it also could be a Cancer, like I said, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra male. Okay, because the outcome is the same as Libra, I'm going to go ahead and say the chances are this guy is a Libra if you're a Scorpio female. Okay. Now you are crossed by the devil, and this really reminds me of a friend of mine, and I don't know if you're watching, but a friend of mine who I would always read the devil card. Okay, and too, and actually, because my guide is showing me this, I'm going to read to you from the book the original definition of the devil according to the book. Okay? And I used to have a page mark for when that person called, when my friend called me, I'd be like, oh, okay. Let me read to you from, this is what I think. And I tell them this. It says, this is from her book. Okay, so this is Shadowscape's companion book by Stephanie Queenwin-Law and Barbara Moore. Okay, that's the book that comes with the, and I like to keep it out, you know, every now and again when I'm doing readings for myself or with clients. Sometimes I look at it, just, you know, because there's always something else that you can learn. If you look at something more than one time, you always see it a different way later on. Okay, it says, for the devil, it says, losing independence, addiction and enslavement, caught up in the material realm, overindulgence, choosing to stay in the dark, pleasures, lust, and desire, feeling hopelessness, close in and limit the options. The devil plays on your desires with a masterful touch. Break free from the puppeteer strings by looking beyond the material blockades and temptations. So yeah, I mean, the typical definition is, you know, somebody who has an addiction problems. But I feel like this is more temptation, lust, desire. You know, the negative side of the Scorpio can be very tempted by, especially male Scorpios, by like their, by their obsessions, by their demons, by their addictions. You know, to me, this is obsession at best, addiction at worst. That's kind of what I'm getting for this. And so if you're a Scorpio female, you may also, this might not be you. The devil might not be you, but you may be tempted. You may have some temptation issues, either to be in a relationship which you shouldn't be in, or temptation by, you know, all the things that there are in life, material, you know, whatever it is, materials things, you know, being materialistic, you know, being a sex addict, being addicted to, you know, alcohol. Someone, you know, this may, again, may not be you. Someone in your life may be like an alcoholic, or they may have a drug problem, or again, you may also be just tempted to overindulge in things. You know, this can be also food addiction. And so the thing about this card is, I mean, this is a center issue, okay? So at the center of everything, you have this issue, this temptation. Temptation to either be with this Knight of Swords, or temptation to do something else. And maybe you are the Knight of Swords. Maybe you as the Knight of Swords have, you know, too much power over somebody else, okay? Maybe you're the one who wears, you know, is lording power over your partner, or, you know, you're in a relationship with someone who you've taken their heart from, you know, and you want to be in control. This is the power and domination. This is the lasting control, okay? And Scorpios love control. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with these kinds of themes. But regardless of who you are, say you're not the devil, and say you're not the person that feels stuck or trapped. You may just be dealing with having a cord of attachment problem to someone who either is the devil, has addiction problems, has obsessions. You may be obsessed with them, or there's some lesson to be learned there, which is why there's still this cord of attachment existing. Okay, this could be like an ex-boyfriend that you're not over yet. Okay. Now, at the bottom of everything, you have the Ten of Pentacles card, which is about, this is wealth beyond measure. Okay, so this is the foundation you want to have. Okay, this is, I mean, I think everybody wants this foundation. Okay, to have more money than they can spend, and abundance, and being able to give give back to people, all that stuff. So to me, this is a very healthy foundation. Your one problem is, I want to say, getting over someone, or getting out from the trap that you're in, or the illusion that you're in a trap, or that illusion that you're stuck in some way that you can't get out of, thinking that, oh, there's only one way out, and that's by the devil letting me out, and that's not the way. You can get out of this relationship if you're in one. You're the one still that you can be, I want to say, in control again if you feel like you've lost control. And you can be the one calling the shots. You are the one calling the shots. Even if the devil gives you the impression that you're not. The devil is the torture, tantalizing, doubts, nagging thoughts, the negativity. On the opposite side of that is freedom, salvation, it's joy, So you're cut and you lost a little bit on this one side when you can get to this other side, or find the balance point between the two. And to find the balance point is to just have confidence that you can get out of this, and know that you will, and be determined to get out of it. Whatever situation that you're in that's negative, that's the balance point. Taking responsibility for your own actions, not overindulging, knowing when to stop, letting go when needing to let go, knowing that you're in control, even though you don't need to prove to anybody that you're in control. It's just something that you need to know in your mind, that the reason you feel like things are so out of control is because in a way you've given your power to somebody else. In a way you think you've given your power to somebody else, but they don't have it. You always have it. So you're not stuck. You're not trapped. You could get out at any time. In the recent past, you have this Eight of Pentacles card, which is the Spider card. So this is work. So, if you, recently just got a new job, this would be a new job. This is working, being kind of obsessive about working. Because the devil and the spider are linking up, this is being, and because you also have this Ten of Pentacles, there is an obsession with work. There is an obsession with making money. There's an obsession with wanting to have more and more and more and more and more, and it's never enough. And being chained to money, being chained, this is greed. This is, now I want to say, because these are very positive cards, the whole spread is positive except for this. I want to say it's kind of modified, okay? Your desire for wealth is creating a drive in you that's good, because it's giving you this wonderful foundation. But at the same time, you're kind of lost in it. You are a little bit, in a way, but not really, stuck in it. You can stop. You can find something else to do. If you don't like your job, or if you feel like you're working too much, you can cut back. There's always more options, which I don't feel like you are necessarily exploring, okay, right now. Some of you just have money, okay? Some of you, aren't necessarily working, or you may be independently wealthy where you don't have to work, which is nice. And you may be wondering what you should do with your time, how to be the spider. Should you go into business? Should you, network with people? How to do that? Some of you may be thinking about becoming the business owner, And you have the Page of Wands, which is crowning you. um, which is basically going out and being very active, going for what you want. Okay, and this is going out and having fun, dancing, singing, playing music. This is being like the teenager. I feel like the Page of Wands to me is like a young girl who loves music, who loves to dance, who just like she doesn't want to stay in on Friday night. She wants to go out. She wants to party. She wants to go dancing. She wants to go to a show. She doesn't want to stay. Like, no. You may be in a relationship with an Aries, because to me I see this as an Aries female a lot of the time. Doesn't have to be Aries, could be also Sagittarius or Leo female. In the distant past, you may have also been, for guys, you may have also been in a relationship with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn female, or just someone who had money. But doesn't necessarily have to be that way. In the position of the immediate future, you've got the Six of Swords, which is the freedom from worry. Okay, which I do really like this card, because that means you're not worried about money. I don't feel like you're worried about money. Maybe you were, but I don't feel like you are now. Or you will. I don't feel like you will be. I feel like the conflict has to do with your obsessive desire for something. Your obsessive desire for a person, your obsessive desire for a job, your obsessive desire for security. I want to say security. And you're not I want to say your obsessive, I guess, way of life or way of thinking has at some point was causing you sleepless nights. Or maybe you were staying up all night working, okay? Or maybe you were staying up half the night working, getting 2 hours of sleep, and then working some more. This is obsessive, okay? But I feel like you're moving out of that. I feel like you can move out of that. It may be that there is a person at work that you're obsessing about, because the devil is your obsession and feeling like trapped in some way. So maybe you have to work with this person and you don't know how to like get out of working with this person. I mean, I feel like this situation is going to change. Even though this is the way it is now, things change. So let's move on to the future here. I want to talk about, the positive stuff that's going on. You moving out of this place of worry about all this other stuff, worry, this obsessive, worry. You're going to be in a place, in your position of emotions in the future. You have the Two of Wands, which is being very career oriented, wanting to be on top of the world, climbing the ladder. Again, this is another career card. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 career cards in this spread. So I feel like there's a lot of single Scorpios watching this video, and they're going, yep, that's me. I'm a single career person, very focused on work. There's a strong connection to music here, because you got the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Star card. So strong connection to music. Because you got the Page of Wands also together. You got the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. To me, it's almost the same person. To me, you have multiple talents. You don't just play one instrument. You play several. You're like a one-man band kind of thing. You may also sing. You may also dance. This is becoming a star. You have sitting on top of the world and the Star card next to each other. It's an amazing place to be. So you're really headed to like a high point here. The end of August, this is a high point. But I also see the Star card as being a person who is, the star of their own show. Like they're running their show for themselves in their career. They're doing everything for themselves. They're hungry for Not just necessarily the limelight, but getting ahead in a way that's going to set them ahead of other people, and they're going to be recognized and they're going to be acknowledged for their hard work. Um, Really good, very, very positive cards, really good cards there for you. And then at the end, you have the wish card with the judgment card, which is also really good to follow. So this is a really positive reading, I have to say, for you guys. Because the wish card is obviously making a wish, your wish coming true. And the outcome, what she's wishing for, is the judgment, which it's interesting. And the way my take on it is wishing for a new start, wishing to start over in some way. And you're going to get your wish, because I don't feel like you're, I guess I want to say this. I don't feel like right now you're in a place of hardship, but at one point in time you were, or you maybe grew up in a place of hardship, or you grew up with not having much. And now it is like, and so you've been driven like your whole life to work hard, to get good grades, to go to a good school, to to get ahead in career, to not stop. And I feel like you have financial freedom in some way, and you have earned your, I guess you could say, status. And you will be able to start over and not be worried as much about survival and struggle and money. That's something that it's a thing of the past. It's not really showing up in this reading, but I don't even feel like you're going to be chained to the devil anymore. I feel like if you're in a relationship and you have an obsession, I feel like you're going to get over that. Why? Because you're going to switch your focus from, whatever your obsession is, to something else that's very positive, that's not an obsession. There's like that thing that people think that if the way to get over someone is to obsess about someone else. Like the way to stop obsessing about one thing is to get, like addictive personality people, the way to stop eating those cookies is to become fixated on something else. And that's not really the way to do it. The way to do it is to literally get over that person first. To stop obsessing first. And then you'll have room in your life for somebody else. If you don't stop obsessing about something, then really all you're doing is, in the end, splitting your time obsessing about two different things. And you're still obsessing, which is unhealthy. So nothing really has changed. It's just your focus has changed. And so it's just not going to make the next relationship better. In fact, it's going to make it the same as what you've already had. I pulled another card for something else that you may be wishing for, and that's peace of mind. Again, moving on from troubling times or troubled emotions. This is really, really good for you, okay? It's interesting. I don't see you very much in the spread, although because she is, this is water. You may also have some strong Pisces in your chart somewhere. This is going deep, diving deep. And that's what a Scorpio does best. So I feel like towards the end of August, early September, things will be much, much calmer for you. Not that they aren't calm now. I feel like you're very, very focused on career. I feel like you are in a very healthy place, or you're going to be in a very healthy place, healthy mindset. Don't let, the devil do his dance, Because really, you have too much going for you. I feel like this spread is really so positive that you have so much going for you. There's no point in letting him or her get any say at all. I do feel like you're running your own show, and I feel like you're going to be, if not you, I feel like you already are very successful, already very driven to succeed, already abundant in a lot of ways, and your hard work pays off. So, who cares about the devil? Who really cares, That's what I have to say. So let go of the devil, whoever that is for you, whatever that is for you. Let it go. it's so small compared to all the other things that you have going right now that are very, very positive, that it's insignificant. The devil is insignificant. And I think that's where I want to leave it. So message me. Definitely email me if you'd like a private reading. Again, the email is elizabetholson31@gmail.com. It is free to subscribe, so feel free to click the subscribe button, and you'll get an email that says, hey, she's posted her videos, so you guys can keep track of me. And I look forward to coming back and doing more videos in September, my sweet Lambie pups. And I wish you the best. As always, I send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.